Happy New Year and welcome back. It is Chin Tweezy with a new review. I'm really excited to show you this pair that I have here. It's a new year and you want to do new things. And at the end of last year, I purchased or saw online a trainer that I really liked. I've never bought New Balance before, and I don't claim to be a New Balance aficionado at all, or a specialist or anything like that. But I do like the pair that I've got in hand. I think they're fantastic. So let's waste no time, let's get straight into looking at this pair of New Balance 991 made in the UK. One of the first things we can do is have a look. I don't know if you can see that there, the colourway. It's called brown, actually it's called brown French toast when you look on the website and you look at the trainers themselves. Quickly before I get into this is my first pair of New Balance, so a lot of this for me is a new experience. So lovely box. Made in England since 1982. I've been buying Diodoras for a while because they're handmade in Italy. So I have a pair that is handmade in England, and I've seen lots of footage of the factory in Flimby that makes these, and it's a fantastic thing to have people actually getting their hands on trainers and crafting them themselves. So that's clearly a good start. You've got a picture there in the box of Flimby. This is a New Balance 991 in the brown French toast colourway. It's part of a pack called the Bibliosmia pack. I think that's how you pronounce it. Biblio as in books. It's to do with the smell of books. Anyway, so they're basically a brown leather pair, and the quality on these is incredible. So if you look on the inside, you can see the label says New Balance, and it has it in this kind of, the insert is kind of formed to look a bit like an older font. These retail at £220, which is a lot of money. And as you know, I like to pay less. So if these will go into the sale, I would get them again as a sale pair. The midsole has that, it's called an anti-pronation bar. This kind of discoloured section here, that is slightly different. This colour here is in like a kind of white, whereas the rear, you can see that transition between the kind of grey and the white. You get two pairs of laces. You get this kind of deep chocolatey brown colour, and you also get this lighter brown colour as well. And some really nice features. You've got really high quality leather on the eye stays. You have a brown, I think it might be pigskin suede, but it's certainly a suede, light brown here. You have the New Balance logo on the side in a cream colour, and those are the three central colours. You have perforated leather on the inside and also on the inside of the tongue, and you have this absorb, which must be New Balance's cushioning system on the rear, a little bit like an air bubble, and you also have a little hit of that in the forefoot as well, so there is some cushioning. Then you have my favourite part, which is the toe box, where you have these cream sort of inserts on the toe box as well, which I really like that look of the 991. Then you have hits of 3M on the rear of the tongue, and a hit of the 3M at the front of the kind of forefoot, just at the lower part of the eye stay. So they fit true to size for me. I got them in a 10.5, which is my Air Max 1 size, and I also got them in an 11, and this pair is an 11. I sent the 10.5 back because they were too tight. They did fit, they were very snug, but I know walking around all day they'll be a little bit uncomfortable. It is the same size that I wear in Air Max 90s, whereas a 10.5 is the size that I wear in Air Max 1s and also Air Max 97s. So if you're making that transition from Nike to New Balance, then that might sit you well. New Balance head will tell you that New Balance for different models have different fittings, so you've got to be wary of that. But definitely this is a silhouette I think I'll be buying more of going forward. I think they're simple, subtle, and kind of thing that a man of my age can wear. I'm really conscious of being in my 40s and not trying to dress like a youngster, because that's not what I'm going for, but I still want to have well-made trainers. I was really into Diodora and the M9000, and I think Diodora as a brand, for me, just for me, has fallen off a little bit in terms of the work they do with collaborations and bringing out models that really sort of excite me. Whereas I think New Balance you've got the quality of the handmade product, but you've also got a brand that is on trend and seems to understand what it needs to do to stay relevant. As you know, I'm really conscious of not being a hype beast and trying to not follow fashion, but I think you do want to wear a brand that makes you look good. But the 991 for me will probably be the only New Balance model that I will get. It's the only one I've seen that I like. I think it's a really good looking silhouette, and it's made in England, and the materials are really good, and it doesn't seem to be that popular a model in terms of as it seems, as I've been doing my kind of research and looking around, that you can get pairs reduced, which is what I'm all about, because £200, 220 as a retail price point is very high, and we're in a cost of living crisis, so I have to be conscious that I have a family, etc, etc. So what do you think of this pair? What do you think of New Balance? I know I'm late to the party, I know I've been sleeping on them. What are your thoughts and feelings? Anyway, let me know, put it in the comments below, and thanks as always for watching. I appreciate every view. If you like my content, please subscribe, please give me a thumbs up, that really helps. And if you want to hit that bell notification, that'd be even better. I will see you in the next one. Peace and love, Happy New Year.